In fact, the VST versions are way better because you can literally create your own sounds. So you can take a keyboard, for example, add effects to it, do whatever the hell you want to do to it in your DAW, right? And then you can multi-sample that into your MPC as a sound. That is insane. Like a lot of you, if you're not someone who uses a lot of effects to manipulate your sounds and stuff like that, you may not understand fully the beauty, the feature, the reason why I love this feature so much. They give you 4 layers that you can, and that's the thing too. Make sure if you're gonna edit these samples, I need to bring them up so y'all can see. Bring each one, slide it all the way in because there's a slight delay on them. Not delay, but there's a few seconds that they're not being played on. So then it doesn't save them. It doesn't save them, my guy. Like wow. Okay, that's good there. Okay. Do I need to go to sample edit then to get these to be where I want them to be first? Let's go to the next one. That's saved. Okay, next sample, saved. Okay, cool. Next sample, keep doing that because there's a little delay. The start points are not exactly at the very beginning, and it makes sense why they do that. So I'm gonna go back to my program edit. I'm gonna set these on different layers. Make sure that I have different. Okay, cool. Let's go to the layers. And these are the offsets. So we're gonna go to the layers first, as you can see, and then I'm gonna set these to different ones. 1, 2, that's set. 3, that's set. 4. They're not really perfect, but I just wanted to see what it would sound like. Okay, and then now I'm gonna see if the offsets. Again, I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm just seeing what this is really dope. For the 16th note. Okay, so basically what I'm doing right now, I wasn't even recording that. Okay, so I'm gonna redo that, my DB input. All right, guys. So as I was saying, yesterday, basically when I went to Guitar Center, I wanted to test out the multi-sampling features because I don't really have any width. I know that the MIDI to USB works with my computer and I can use my plugins, my VSCs together with this on standalone mode. Now, I wasn't sure how it would work with synths. Obviously, it's gonna work. It's just how did it work? So I went to Guitar Center and I set it up. I wanted to, just see what the process would be like. The USB to MIDI, I was having a little bit of issues. I'm not sure why, but the 5-pin MIDI cables worked. So now, after doing that, I sampled a few guitars. There's too many sounds. I wanted to only pick the ones that I like. The beauty of this is you don't have to grab a bunch of nonsense sounds whenever you go anywhere. You can just take sounds that you absolutely know you're gonna use. And I did a couple. So I'm gonna see if I can make a beat with those. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. I have the video. I'm gonna upload the video at some point tomorrow or whatever. But I just wanted to make this one for y'all real quick and then kind of go from there. Now this sample is me. I went online. I'll put the link in the description. I'll put the link in the description for you guys in case you guys want to do what I just did. So basically this website I ran into it on Reddit or something, and people were saying it's a bunch of pretty decent samples. What you can do is basically you layer those samples and then you can set them, add effects, do whatever you want. Basically you can create, these are a set of samples that you can use to pretty much create whatever type of beat you're trying to make, you know what I'm saying? They're real instruments, they're not synths or nothing like that, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, but to get started, just to have sounds on your MPC, this is great. What you just saw me do was basically that. I took the banjo sound, I layered them, because it sounds better when they're layered. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing, is I was paying attention and trying to learn something from the MPC multi-sampling at Guitar Center. I was watching what this thing was doing and paying attention to it. And that's basically what it is. So if you can, layering your sounds helps it sound richer, sounds bigger. You know what I'm saying? And you can layer with different things if you really wanted to. But when you're doing one single instrument, yes, it will work. Yes, it will work, but it'll sound better when it's done with actual layers. It'll be richer and bigger. And when I tested it with the synth that I had created from the original compared to the one that MPC made, it sounded great, but the original still had more low-end textures. And it could be because of the way they sampled their version. I'm not 100% sure. There could be a lot of factors, you know. But if you want it to be richer, you just have to set your. Let me show you. So when you go here, and you set when you're setting this up, your MIDI range note, you have to set this MIDI range note to as low as you can, which is -2. So that's and then going as high as you can too, if you really want to do that. You feel what I'm saying? Now, hopefully that doesn't save. I don't want it. Damn, gotta go back to C4. But I found that the stock one is enough. After testing it out, doing different settings last night, I found out that the C2, wherever I had it, let me go back. I found that the C2 to the C4 is actually enough of what you need, because you can transpose up and down, and it makes the sampling process quicker. If all you need is just a decent amount of sounds in your MPC so you can have something with you on the go. This works, and it's really, really dope. Now, what I plan to do is create key groups from these so I can use them in other beats. Otherwise, you're going to have to be resampling this every single time that you are trying to, and that's not what you want. What you want is to sample these and then turn them into key groups and then turn them into programs that you can pull up and use in other beats. I hope you guys, does that make sense? So that's what I'm trying to figure out right now, and I'm doing it step by step. So I got the samples. I'm gonna make a beat for you out just so I can have content on the channel. But then when I get to the crib, when I get to the studio, what I'm gonna do is try to create a key group, see if I can successfully create a program file that I'll be able to use on other beats. I'll give that, and this first one, I'll make it free for you guys. So if you guys wanna, this is something I wanna do for more often as I create my own sounds. Is that the beauty of this? Think about it. The beauty of this is that you can literally, in fact, the VST versions are way better because you can literally create your own sounds. So you can take a keyboard, for example, add effects to it, do whatever the hell you want to do to it in your DAW, right? And then you can multi-sample that into your MPC as a sound. That is insane. Like a lot of you, if you're not someone who uses a lot of effects to manipulate your sounds and stuff like that, you may not understand fully the beauty, the feature, the reason why I love this feature so much. This is insane to me. Like it's just insane to me. For the next month or so, this is all I'm about to be doing, bro. I'm going through. I'm creating my own effing kit. I'm creating sounds that nobody else will. I'm just gonna create a bunch of sounds and put them on here. So when I when I'm out and about, I don't need VSTs. This is the best feature on the MPC, bro. Them adding this is dope. The only issue I don't know is how easy will it be for me to create programs so I can use them in other beats. That's what we're gonna find out in the future. So stick around. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. And we're gonna find out, man. We're gonna find out. But for now, I'm gonna get out of here. C2. I'm gonna get out of here, and then we're gonna. I just made a quick banjo sound. You guys saw it. I'm gonna save it. I'm not gonna save it yet because I was just messing around. I don't really like it, but I'm gonna use it to make this beat real quick. So I'm gonna set this to an 8-bar loop. I'm doing this so you guys can see what I'm doing. And then I'm gonna keep it there, track one. I'm gonna do everything in track one. Get some drums going. So yeah, we're gonna do that. And then what's next? I'm not gonna make this too long. I just had a pattern. But I lost it. Well, this is the pattern that I just made that wasn't on camera before I started talking. Obviously, the multi-sampling thing is, there is a way to do it in terms of getting it so you can use it in other beats. That's what, people who are selling instruments, that's what they do. So if you have synths at your house, if you have keyboards that you, just do that, bro. Get those sounds on your MPC and you'll have something good going. The only thing about it, it could be time consuming. That's why the standard stock settings, the C4, the C2, the C4 range is really all you need. The length, the length, I was messing with the length a little bit. Let's see, extended mix, mass notes. What is it at? I was messing with the length a little bit, and for what I personally need for my needs, because I know I can add reverb to extend the tails or something, echoes to kind of give them a nice. Knowing that the 3,000 milliseconds and the tail ended at 1,000 is decent enough. I think that was the stock. I don't know if that was the stock. It saves your settings, so I'm not 100% sure. Okay. So just mess with your settings, like do a couple tests and then see which one is more comfortable for you. But honestly, for my findings, the stock settings is good enough to get you started, to get a decent. That's what I'm gonna do. I don't need a note that extends way too long. There's no need. You're never gonna play it that long. Just use echoes and delays, and you're on the MPC, and it gives it that sampling texture. So it's not like, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, man. So we got this. I'm gonna make this I'm gonna make this 8 beats. Okay. I'm gonna browse. I'm gonna go to I need to get an expansion. In fact, I'll use that expansion, but I'm gonna browse to, let me go to track 2. I'm gonna go to that drum program. I'm gonna find a decent. I'm gonna just load that up, because I don't want to go through having to select my own drum sounds and stuff like that. I just want to do this video for you guys real quick, and this is my daily scrimmage that I like to do. Hold on. Hopefully you guys are following along with me right now. So I got a decent drum thing here going. It's good enough. It's not, again, I'm not trying to make a perfect beat. I'm just trying to showcase the thing a little bit. So I wanted to get a good drum going. So I'm gonna go to track 3 and I'm going to select, of course, a key group. I'm not gonna use the program. Let's go ahead and select. Ooh. Ah, shoot, I didn't load it up. I just wasted time. Dang it. Since I haven't created a key group, a program, an XMP program file that I can, like I was talking about earlier, to be able to pull these files into, to be able to pull these files into the other sessions. I can't pull the things that I sampled. So I don't know what I'm going to do with this beat. I'm going to have to scrap it. I'm going to scrap it. I'm going to save it, though, save as, damn. Quick 2. It's okay. It's okay. I'm going to save that. Always make sure you purge your sounds if you want to reserve your space. And then I'm going to go ahead and open up that session because those sounds were so good. I want to show you guys what they sounded like. Okay. Projects, THB2, load it up. Cool. Load up. All right, cool. So now that we have that loaded up, I know I don't have any drums on here, so I'm just gonna go straight to track 6. I'm gonna try to load up some drums real quick, man. Let me just use my drum kit, bro, because I know the sounds are gonna be really, really good. 2020 drums. Let's do gasoline because, well, where's my, ooh, the box 808. Oh, we're gonna have to use the box 808 for sure. Ooh, yeah, I'm gonna leave that at 808 number 6. In fact, I'm gonna just name that 808 because we might fuck around and make a dope beat. And just trying to give you guys an example, and then here we got track 7, same drum program. Or should I just make a new drum program? I think I'll make a new drum program for 2 for my drums, just so my 808 is on a different thing. And then let's go ahead and Lil Baby. Let's go to Lil Baby. Let's get a clap. Got the kick. I'm not gonna do too much. I know these sounds are. Ooh. Okay, cool. That's enough for that. Let's grab some kicks. That's good enough. Let's see something. The current sequence is used. Load up next sequence. Okay, interesting. So that's how MIDI work. I haven't even dived into MIDI. I have a lot of MIDI files. Okay, I just want to push it to see. Open hash. Okay, let's just go. I understand that the last hi-hat section here is not, it's kind of messed up. It's not in sync. In fact, I'm just gonna fix it by doing some note repeat stuff here. Okay, let's go. And then I'm gonna switch it up. Again, one more time, just to fix it, because it's messed up. Cool. Problem solved. So now that we got that bass going, let me save this, man. Let me save this, bro. I ain't trying to, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to lose this. My thing be turning off sometime randomly because of my battery. I have a new battery pack coming in on Friday. I'm going to test it out. It's kind of, you know, give you guys an example of if this is something, hopefully if you like it, get it. You know what I'm saying? Use my link because it helps me a little bit. But anyways, let's go back to the 808. I'm not going to add the 808 yet. Let's go back to track 1. Now, let's find those key groups. Here is one of the sounds from the motif. Okay, this is the 20 that we got sampled yesterday. Sounds are amazing. Get out. Let's see what we can do. I don't want to waste no time. The quality of this sound. I don't know if it's the motif or it's the MPC. I mean, of course, the sound, it's great. I mean, it's a freaking, it's a $2,000 thing full of sounds. I hope it's good. You know what I'm saying? Oh, this is, okay, that makes sense. See, since I sampled this from C to, let me see, C. Oh, so you can go lower, even if, that's crazy. Makes sense. Excuse me. Ooh, okay, cool. Let's add that in. Let's go to some notes. I don't know. Should I put that on a different track? I want to remember my scale because something I try to just to keep everything. You know, I'm not going to do that. Let's not overdo it. Let's just go with the flow. Because eventually I want to be able to make like up to 10 beats a day with this thing as quickly as I can, but still have it, but not sacrifice on quality. So let's add it. See, the reason, that's what I'm trying to say. Major, let me put it there. Let me see if I go to track 2, will it do that? I shouldn't, why would it? I just have to make sure I'm on the same key or scale. The beauty of this, guys, you can keep in mind, I'm not even, when I do these videos, like, especially right now, I'm not as comfortable because I'm holding this to showcase you guys. A lot of people like to complain that I'm not showing what I'm doing, so I'm showing what I'm doing. But I spend a lot of time in the quality of I'm not about to record high quality of just this, and like, I need the colors because, you know, sometimes I watch my own videos back and learn something or see something I missed. So, but that's that sound. Let's see if we can go ahead and add, I'm not going to add any effects just yet. I just want to layer all the things that I need. So let's go to the third track. Let's pick the next sound I sampled. Again, these were all guitars. I was trying to keep a decent amount, at least 5 of each. You don't need too many. You know what? Yo, I'm going to end that. I got to dip. I'm going to see y'all soon. Hopefully you learned something. Peace.